Hey guys, my name is Deric, and in this video today, I want to talk a little bit about something really interesting that happened in my journey building businesses, and it's the fact that we finally were able to hit 30,000 US dollars in a week, right? So to some people, this may not be a very big amount. I basically run a coding bootcamp. It's called Sigma School, and promise here that we provide in this school is we teach people a new skill in 3 months, right? Currently, we do software development, data analytics, and also AI agents. So the promise is in 3 months, you learn these skills, and then you're able to get a job and monetize your skills. Otherwise, we give you your money back. So we've been running this business for the past 2.5 years. I pre-launched it in 2022 with nothing but a landing page, and I basically didn't have a team. I didn't have a curriculum. I just launched it with the idea that learning new skills shouldn't require people to go to universities again, right? I believe in meritocracy, which also means I believe that the best man should always get the job, regardless of his pedigree, regardless of his relationships and connections, regardless of the papers that he holds, right? And that's why I started Sigma School. And yeah, so we've been running as a bootcamp, and we charge around 3,000 US dollars per student, which is really cheap relative to what global bootcamps are charging. And recently we've implemented AI agents that were able to just follow up with the sale. So to give you some context, we get around 150 leads every single week. So we run ads to get leads in: Facebook, Instagram, Google ads. I do some content here and there, but I would say 80% of our leads are coming from Instagram and Facebook. And what's happening is, every time a business gets a lead, it doesn't mean someone reaches out to them, right? And if nobody reaches out to your lead, you're basically stuck in a loop where you're paying money. So we spend around $5,000 for leads every single month. So we spend this amount for leads, and if no one comes in or no one follows up with the lead, we're basically pouring money down the drain, right? So after implementing AI agents, we have a sales agent that actually, gathers these people. So every time the moment they sign up, we immediately send them a WhatsApp message saying, hey, this is, we gave it a name. This is Lena from Sigma School. How can I help you, right? This is just as a prompt to open up doors for us to have a conversation with our ideal prospects. And the bot will eventually ask qualifying questions like, are you actually serious about trying to learn how to code? Have you done anything to learn how to code? And also, our course is around 4,000 US dollars. Is that within the budget range that you have? And this actually freed up a lot of time for myself and my sales team, whereby I didn't even need a sales team anymore. I used to be paying a lot of commissions to salespeople who were just there to facilitate a sale, right? Oftentimes, a lot of the sale that comes in are already people who are ready to buy. And if someone's ready to buy and you still give them a very lavish, you give them a really good commission, it's kind of, I believe that, sales commissions should only be given to people who actually work their ass off for it, like they earned it, right? So in this case, if a sale actually found out about you, they did their own research about you, your admin team and your customer service team actually answers their questions already, and all the salesperson has to do is process the sale, I don't think the commission should be the same, right? So we eventually reduced the size of our team to a team where there's no salespeople. It's straight up just the AI bot and also someone from our operations team, really good staff from the operations team, closing the sales. And the surprising thing was we didn't need to have a human there, right? Because the AI agent was so good that it's able to follow up, it's able to provide information, it's even able to have a decent conversation, not just answer questions, but ask questions as well to understand the needs of the clients and provide them and help them understand how can Sigma School help them in this journey. I think what I really want to say here is AI and everything in the AI industry is moving really, really fast right now. And if you ask me, is it worth spending the time learning it up? I would say hell yeah, because it didn't take us too much time. I spent my nights and weekends just researching AI tools and eventually stumbled upon the tools that I have. I played around with it and I immediately just implemented it, and the effects were crazy, right? It's like, am I willing to spend $1,000 a month for me to be able to close, I literally close $30,000 in a week, right? So it's like we went from $10,000 a week to $30,000 a week because of this implementation, this AI, because we started activating the leads, because we didn't leave the leads in the dark, right? And it's like that also kind of means that in the past few years, without having the bots catching up with people, following up with the leads, and just always being on the minds of the leads, we're actually putting a lot of money on the table. And I think businesses really need to start adopting AI agents to speed up two things, right? To increase revenue, to speed up time to revenue, time to closing, time to sale, and also to reduce expenses when it comes to automating anything that can be automated so that your team can focus on what humans do best. So I think I just really want to do this video to share. AI agents are eating up the world today, and I'm just so damn glad that I found this. I'm still really thankful for the team that I have, but I'm able to run on a really lean team now and not need to hire more people. I can have a small team of really solid rock stars with the support of AI agents. That's why I make everyone on my team go out there and learn how to use AI and build workflows and automations to be able to eventually automate all the boring, manual, mundane stuff that they're doing so that they can focus on thinking and how they can grow, how they can build, and how they can innovate in their roles, right? So that's all that I have today. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Cheers.